If your cat could talk, what would they actually say? Turns out they already are. Every meow, every chirp, every little sound they make in your direction is carrying a message. And the fascinating part, cats don't meow at each other. Not in the wild, not as adults. That sound, the one they use constantly with you, was invented specifically for humans. Which means every single time your cat opens their mouth and looks at you, they're not just making noise. They're talking to you. And once you know what each sound actually means, you'll never unhear it. Let's uncover what your cat has been trying to tell you all along. The short chirp hello. You know this one. You walk through the door after a long day, and before you've even put your bag down, a quick, bright little chirp comes from across the room. Not a full meow, not urgent, just that small, clear sound. That's your cat saying, "You're back, I noticed, I'm glad." It's their greeting, reserved specifically for people they are genuinely happy to see. You won't hear this sound directed at strangers. You won't hear it when they want food or when something is wrong. This one is pure social acknowledgement, the feline equivalent of a warm hello from someone who actually means it. Here's what makes it even more special. Research on cat vocalizations has confirmed that adult cats almost never use this chirp sound with other cats. It develops specifically through their relationship with humans. Your cat essentially created a word just for you to say welcome home. And they use it every single time. Does your cat do this? Drop a comment below and tell me what it sounds like, because every cat's hello sounds a little different, and every single one of them means the same thing. The long, slow meow that rises at the end. You've heard this one too. It usually happens when you've been sitting somewhere for a while and your cat walks in, makes eye contact, and delivers this long, drawn-out sound that goes up at the end almost like a question. Because it is a question, behaviorists who have studied cat vocalizations describe this as an interrogative meow used when a cat is checking in, making sure you're aware of them, asking in the most casual possible way, "Are we okay? Are you here? Do you see me?" It's not urgent, it's not demanding, it's conversational. Your cat is making small talk with you. And the remarkable thing is that this sound evolves over time. Cats who live with the same person for years develop increasingly nuanced versions of this meow, subtly different tones for different moods, different times of day, different contexts. You probably already recognize the variations without realizing you learned them. You have been having a conversation with your cat for years. You just didn't know you were fluent. The rapid chattering at the window. This one sounds like nothing else. That strange, fast, clicking stutter that happens when your cat is watching a bird or a squirrel from the window, teeth almost vibrating. A rapid-fire sound that seems to come from somewhere completely involuntary. It looks funny, it sounds funny. Most people just laugh and grab their phone. But researchers believe this sound is actually a frustrated hunting vocalization, the motor pattern of the kill bite playing out in the jaw without a target to use it on. Your cat has run the entire hunting sequence in their brain. They've caught the bird 100 times in their imagination. And that chattering is the sound of a predator, performing the final move of a hunt that the window won't let them finish. Some researchers also believe it might be a form of mimicry, an attempt to lure prey with a familiar sound. Wild margay cats have been recorded making the exact calls of their prey to draw them closer. So that silly chattering noise, your cat might be trying to call the bird in. Does your cat do this? Because the sounds are all slightly different. Some cats click, some chitter, some make a sound that's almost like a bird call itself. Tell me about yours in the comments. The silent meow. This might be the most mysterious one on the list. Your cat opens their mouth, the full shape of a meow, and absolutely nothing comes out, or something so quiet you feel it more than hear it. And somehow it works on you every single time. There are two things happening here. First, cats can produce vocalizations in ultrasonic frequencies that are completely beyond human hearing range. That silent meow might not actually be silent. It might just be pitched entirely above what your ears can detect. Second, and this is the part that will make you smile, researchers have found that cats who use the silent meow with their owners tend to be cats who have learned that this particular gesture gets an exceptionally strong response from humans. Something about the visual of a soundless meow, that wide open mouth and nothing coming out, is almost irresistibly endearing to people. Your cat may have discovered that the silent meow is their most powerful tool, and they are absolutely using it on purpose. The trill that happens when they jump. You know that little sound, somewhere between a meow and a purr, that your cat makes right as they leap onto the couch or land from somewhere high. That is called a trill, and it is one of the most kitten-specific sounds in the entire feline vocabulary. Mother cats trill at their kittens constantly. It means "I am here. Follow me, everything is fine." It is a sound that communicates presence and safety, the sound of a mother telling her bobbies that the world is okay. When your adult cat trills at you, when they make that sound as they jump up beside you or arrive in the room where where you are, they are using their mother's language with you. They are saying, I am here now, I came to you, everything is fine. It is one of the sweetest things a cat can say, and most people hear it 100 times without knowing what it is. Now you know. The low warning growl that has nothing to do with you. Sometimes your cat makes a sound that stops you in your tracks. Low, rumbling, nothing like anything else they produce. And it is almost always directed at something you can't immediately identify, a shadow, a sound from outside, something moving at the edge of the yard. This is not aggression toward you. This is your cat detecting something they have classified as a potential threat and doing something remarkably considerate. They are warning you. That growl is not random, it is deliberate. It is directed outward toward whatever triggered it, and it carries a specific meaning in cat communication. Back off, I see you, this space is defended. Your cat is very small, they know this, and they still put themselves between you and the thing they perceived as dangerous and announce their presence out loud. That growl you find a little startling is your cat standing guard. Every time. The loud meow at 3 a.m. that makes no sense. Okay, let's talk about this one, because almost every cat owner has been here, deep asleep, and then loud, echoing, completely unprovoked, a meow from somewhere in the house that sounds like your cat has discovered something of grave importance. You stumble out, check on them, everything is fine. They look at you like you are the one who is confused. What is happening? A few things depending on your cats. Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. That 3 a.m. energy is completely natural for their biology. They are at their most awake and activated while you are at your most deeply asleep. But the vocalization, specifically the loud calling into an empty house, is sometimes something else. Cats who are bored, understimulated, or experiencing mild anxiety sometimes vocalize into empty space. They are not calling for anything specific. They are filling the silence, announcing themselves to a house that feels too quiet. And sometimes, particularly in older cats, that nighttime calling can signal cognitive changes worth a conversation with your vet. But most of the time, your cat is simply awake and the house is dark and quiet and they felt like saying something. And you were the audience. The purr that is not quite contentment. Most people know that purring means a happy cat, and most of the time it does. But here is something worth knowing. Cats also purr when they are in pain, when they are frightened, when they are recovering from something difficult, when they are giving birth. Researchers believe purring serves a self-regulatory function. The vibration frequency activates a physiological calming response in the cat's own body. It is not just an expression of contentment. It is a tool, a way of managing internal states that are difficult. So the next time your cat is purring and something seems slightly off, they are less engaged than usual, they are sitting differently, their eyes are not quite right. Do not assume the purr means everything is fine. Sometimes purring is your cat doing the only thing they know to do when something is hard. Pay attention to the whole picture, not just the sound. The meow that is just for you. Here is the thing that pulls all of this together. Every cat develops a unique vocal vocabulary with the specific human they are most bonded to. The sounds they make for you are not the same sounds they make for anyone else. The particular chirp, the specific trill, the exact pitch of the interrogative meow that happens when they walk into your room. Those sounds were built in relationship with you. They evolved through thousands of interactions, through you responding and them learning, and both of you building something without realizing you were building it. Research on cat-human vocal communication has found that cats modify their vocalizations based on the responses they get from individual humans. They are not using a fixed language. They are developing a living one, with you specifically, one conversation at a time. Which means the sounds your cat makes, the ones that feel so particular, so theirs, so perfectly them, are also in a real and documented way yours. You made them together, without trying, without knowing, just by being the person who was always there to hear them. If this changed the way you hear your cat, hit like and subscribe. We are going deep into the feline mind every week, and there is so much more to uncover. Drop a comment telling me what is your cat's most distinctive sound, the one that is just theirs, the one you would recognize anywhere, because I want to hear about every single one of them.